YouTube, what's up? I'm back. The reason why I'm back is because I'm just doing nothing right now, and I went back there and count my freight, and it seems that the forklift guy didn't put everything on my truck, and glad I didn't leave out, you know, because it was only 7 skits, and I was like, nah, I'm supposed to get more than that. And it was a discrepancy. The lady never handed me the paperwork for the next load, and she said she did, but she didn't. So she tried to blame it on the forklift guy that he lost it. But I didn't go into that to find. I said, hey, just print up that paper, let me give it to him so he can get me out of here. And the broker called me on it, and I was like, nah, just straighten it all out, you know. And he was like, good, man. I thought you left. I said, nah, I got to check, you know. You got to check your freight. But that, you know, this video is not for that. I just wanted to give my props out to Georgia Driving Academy. I've been out here probably about 4.5 years. No. About 4.5 years. Yeah, 6 months, 4.5 years. And I went from having nothing to having a truck and a trailer, and having to work for some great companies, some good companies I worked for and made money. I haven't said that in my journey. I would have to say that I've been winning out here. There is stuff that comes, you know, Georgia Driving Academy, they trained me right as far as getting out here and driving. I came out of the class with honors because I took it serious from day one. I wish I was that serious when I was day one, as serious right now. Then I would be on the grind, because I've been all over the United States when I left. When I left out of there, I went to some companies. But if you had Georgia Driving Academy, just you know, take it serious. You know, those trainers down there, they're good. They're good, and you cannot fail, because you're gonna, the way they was telling me, you're gonna pass because you're in a day truck. You got the back mirror. You could got the back window. You could look out the back window and look at your you know, you could look at where you position your landing gear and all that. They had a strategic way of doing the 90 degree, the parallel and everything. Your steering wheel, count your steering wheel, how many times you turn it, where it needs to be at. And basically you could fall and drop that thing in. If you blindfolded, if somebody just set you up and you blindfolded, you turn that steering wheel, you'll sit right in that spot. And you know, I'm glad they taught me, because when I started going to Brooklyn and the Bronx and Queens and everything, and going up there picking up loads, tight positions, man. Sometimes the dock would be right here, and I would have to pull like next to the dock and hit it sharp and push that trailer all the way around into the spot, and I wouldn't have no room in the front when I get that trailer in. So I have to give hats off to them. And then after a while, you know, don't panic, all right? You'll get the feel of it. Don't panic. You'll get the feel of that trailer. You'll start seeing angles. If you're good at angles, you'll start seeing the angles that you need to be at, and you'll put the trailer in, you know. My thing is that don't just go straight to a truck stop, and if you don't feel good about pulling next to two trucks, don't do it. You know, don't be shamed in your game or nothing like that. Don't do it, because only you know. Hold on, I got something going on in here. But only you know. You see that fly, right? He's all over the place. Only you know how you feel about putting that truck in. All right. Just go in there and get all the knowledge you can and come out of there. Hopefully you come out honors. If not, just pass the test, get your CDLs, There's money to be made out here. Don't let nobody deter you and tell you it's no money in trucking. I heard that so many times. You know, I heard it so many times. When you get to the point where if you are the one that say, oh, I just want to work for a company, find you a good ass company and make as much as money you can, and that's it. But if you're trying to take it to the top, go and get your own truck and trailer and get your own authority and get out here and run and make your money and be an independent, then do it. You know, don't let nobody say you can't do it, because it can be done. There's money out here, so, you know, just pay attention to those trainings. You could do some YouTubing, but don't listen to the YouTube drama out there. Look for the YouTubers that have the quality audience, the ones that teach about trucking. Right now, the ones I'm looking at is the ones that's, you know, at the very end of trucking, as far as like getting your own authority or getting your directs and stuff like that. I'm looking at those. But there is plenty of YouTubers out there that motivational. They will speak you to death, and you listen to them and they give you some kind of drive. There's a couple of that I listened to and before I even thought about getting CDLs. I listened to a couple of them. Few names to put out there. Sinister, I watched him in his beginning. I watched Diva 43, I believe. I watched her. You know, and I watched Big John. I watched Big John. It was back in 2014. I was watching those guys, and as I moved, and I was watching one dude for Maverick. I forgot his name. I was watching him, and I wind up going to Maverick. Had a bad experience at Maverick, but it all worked out, because when I left Maverick, I was on the bus on my way home trying to figure out where I was going to go, and then I got a phone call from a local spot doing tanker, and it all worked out because Maverick wasn't for me. Now, see, I was thinking where I came from is come from an auto repair shop. I have my own business. After profit, I would probably make about $900 if people paid. And when I got in the truck with my trainer in Maverick, he thought $900 was big money. And meanwhile, I was running my own shop, getting off at 2 o'clock. I wasn't doing the sacrifice away from the family. I was living in a truck with another dude. I wasn't, you know what I'm saying, taking showers out here in truck stops and shit where millions of other motherfuckers take showers at. I wasn't doing that. And the risk didn't add up to the job. All right. Plus, flat betting, jumping on top of the product, good possibility. Some fall, some don't fall. You know what I'm saying? People getting their knees shot out from jumping off the truck wrong and stuff like that. And, you know, flat betting is dangerous. You know, I say it's a young man's game, but there's always that one dude that say, oh, there's some old guys out there, they run circles around you, blah, blah, blah. That's a fucking myth. Don't even believe that shit, you know what I'm saying? Old guys are out there because they have to be out there. And if they knew better, they wouldn't be out there, all right? For real, all right? Am I old? I guess I'm old. I got gray hair. I guess I'm old. But you know what? As we get older, we get smarter. We learn how to do things and work smart and less hard. You know what I'm saying? If young dudes, if you're young, if you could think like that, oh, you'll be great. You'll be great. You come out working smart less work and working smart and making the same kind of money. It can be done. Don't let nobody tell you you got to get out here and bust your ass and drive all over the United States and, you know, to make a lot of money. You got to work smart out here. All right? I tell you young guys that's coming out here, start yourself an LLC. All right? It's the beginning of point. You got to, you know, that's what you're going to have to go by, where your money wants to go through once you come out here with your CDL life. And that I think that's with going company and all that, because that's what I had. That's what I did. When I went into Maverick, I was LLC. You know, when I went to Silvercom, I was LLC. When I went to Snyder IC, LLC. All right, same business. Now I got business history. All right, so that's how you do that. And just get out here. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't. And always say you can. You know, and you know, I used to tell my friends, I said, you know, are you Jamaican or are you Jamaican't? They'd be like, I'm Jamaican. All right then, make it happen. You know, make it happen. Stop talking that crap. I don't know. I'm gonna try. Make it happen, and that's what's up. But yo, I figure I just come through, just sitting here doing nothing, waiting to get loaded. I'm gonna see if the door is closed, and then I'm gonna get on the road and try to end my day, get back here through the Atlanta traffic, get home, and start planning my weekend. See if I could do something different. You know, see if I could do something different. All right, I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace.